Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shock here from patreon.com/StormChaserJS. Afternoon update here on Friday, May 21st, 2021. Going to be taking a look at our features here in the Atlantic Basin. So here is the morning update from the National Hurricane Center. Up to a high probability, 80% chance of this developing, and a 40% chance of this area developing here. And I think still that this will develop. And this here, it's going to be a little difficult, possibly. You'll see why here in water vapor imagery. So here's the feature here in the Gulf of Mexico, and this is definitely struggling, and you can see very clearly why. We have this long train, if you will, long track tongue of mid-level dry air, which is getting into the center here, which is killing off any thunderstorm development, and it only has another 12 hours or so to develop before it comes onto the Texas coast. Nevertheless, this is going to bring some heavy rain and some gusty winds and maybe a few severe thunderstorms as this comes in later on tonight. And then our next feature over here, which is off the north and east of Bermuda, is a larger cold core feature, which is working its way down to the surface and will become a warm core system over the next couple of days. And this will back, if you will, southwestward and then turn around, head out with a cold front that comes through the northeast this week. And this does likely seem to be getting named, and I do have my 2021 list of named storms, so in my next update I'll be including that here as well. But as you can see what this feature here looks like, and then moving on here to the MJO, you can see we are in phase 4 crossing into phase 5, hanging out into phase 6 through the weekend, and then slowing down and meandering through phase 7. Now phase 4 and 5 do favor the northwest Gulf of Mexico, like we said yesterday, and it does favor this activity out near Bermuda. So that is a very strong correlation there with the Madden-Julian oscillation and tropical development. Now, ocean temperatures, these are the anomalies. Still plenty of heat in the Atlantic here. This feature out by Bermuda is, I guess you could say, near normal ocean temperatures, and the feature here in the Gulf of Mexico is at normal and maybe just a tad below normal as it moves closer in to the central part of the Gulf of Texas. Now, this was updated 2 days ago, so maybe these have changed just a tad plus or minus, but overall gives you a pretty good idea of what the ocean temperature anomalies are, which is a departure from average. Now, these here are the actual ocean temperatures in degrees Celsius, also updated on the 19th. And you can see our feature here in the Gulf of Mexico is in 26, 27 C-degree water, so roughly 80 to 82 degrees, which is plenty warm enough to support tropical development. Again, mainly dry air is impeding that system. And then over here with the system near Bermuda, temperatures 20 to 22 Celsius, below that really 25, 26 degree threshold. But however, the upper atmosphere is cold enough, so the difference between the surface and the upper atmosphere is enough to create that convergence and upper motion and the thunderstorm development to get this thing set off. And again, the MJO pulse phase that we're in is helping out with that as well. So even though the water temperatures are a little bit cooler than what you normally see in pure tropical development, this is still going to develop, and that's why it's going to be called a subtropical or hybrid system as we head throughout the weekend here. Upper motion pattern, I call it the upper motion pattern. I guess in some cases you could call it the downward motion pattern if you're in a phase of the yellow and oranges. But it's the vertical velocity at 200 millibars. This is from the JMA that came out yesterday. And you can see the northwest Gulf of Mexico, pretty much a neutral signal, and then another neutral signal there out by Bermuda. Again, the enhanced rainfall in the northwest Gulf, the enhancement there, and then the ridge over troubled water, which is the large-scale synoptic pattern, which is helping that feature out in the Gulf of Mexico with some good outflow in the upper levels, around 200 millibars. And then again, this cold trough that's out in the central and western part of the Atlantic Basin is helping to consolidate that feature and get the differential temperature changes in the atmosphere correct to enhance the thunderstorm development. With that feature, that will begin to again turn off the northeast this weekend with a cold front. So here's the European tropical cyclone strike probability. You can see 80 to 90 and even close to 100% for the Texas coast. And then this feature here milling around and then heading out this weekend. no change in my idea since yesterday. Maybe it gets up to 40 miles an hour, produces some 40, 45 mile per hour wind gusts, some bands of showers and thunderstorms, a few severe thunderstorms, maybe a tornado or two as it comes in later on tonight, maybe closer to 10 and midnight, 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, but minor impact, but certainly nevertheless there'll be impacts felt. And then with our future here, near Bermuda, backing again west-southwestward, southwestward, turning around there, Bermuda, then heading out and weakening as it gets caught up in a cold front. Again, that'll be pressing southeastward and southward out of New England as we head into today, Sunday and Monday. So that is it for now, and thank you for watching.